Hello everybody, my name is Zeros and welcome back to some more Limbus Company. Today we'll be starting part 1 of the end. Feel free to skip ahead if any parts feel weak and check the description for time codes to skip around to the best parts. Today we will be starting with the branch KO2. So yesterday we were mostly going through all the rest of these little mini levels so we could end off by the end of the weekend. Surpass the dungeon boss. Level 30. Okay. So first off, let's go ahead and do some before we go on preparations. I would like to get everyone to at least level 29. So first off, we want to get a team to level 29. Dude, this is going to take 4. And I don't have that many tickets. Okay. This is gonna... Let's at least get my 2 highest people to 29. We might have to bring everyone else just up to 28. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Okay. While we level them up, if you wish to just get right into the action, you can skip until we get into the dungeon. But, where's the final 2 who are in 18? Hello, Mersault. You get up to 28. Yeah, we are going to be, like, dirt poor. We're going to have to do a hell of a lot of, getting these. We're going in under-leveled. So, I nearly just clicked on... I'm sorry, Otis. If we just so happen... 7... I might just have to use just straight A-team. I don't have the I mean, we can level up Heathcliff to level 28. We have 12 left. Let's go and get you up because you have 2 ego attacks. Yeah, we don't have enough for everybody. So those 2 are just going to be our 2 backup people. Unfortunately, B team is not going to be used at all. This entire time we've been going in underprepared. Should we use our final levels? Nah, I think we should hold off. I think we just need to throw ourselves in there. Yep, current average is not looking good. The only problem with not using our full team, meaning we won't get full amount of resources. Oh, this place looks menacing. The branch facility we entered was not as well preserved as the one we had visited in District 4. It seems N-Corp's Inquisitors have been using the place as their base for a while. Various torture devices and bits of flesh and machinery like those we saw in the town came into my sight. Please stop. It hurts so much. Huh. This one speaks of suffering. It must be a false cry. Pay no mind to it. No, the pain. It's real, I swear. Did it not hurt to attach these impurities to your flesh? Did your conscience not scream as you rejected your humanity? Enough. This one is too far gone to repent. Does the absence of tears not say enough? This one's only pretending to confess. No, wait. I can shed tears, so I beg, please. We can afford to verify, can we not? Indeed. For genuine effusion of sorrow suggests humanity. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, we shall lift your eye. Their heretical depravity knows no bounds. They've gone as far to make vile devices that mimic tear glands. We must see it with our true one. Oh my gosh, we are. Ooh, my headphones almost flew off. I can't have these breaking on me now. We must see with our own eyes that this isn't the case. We will let you go if you can confirm that your eye socket is indeed of flesh and blood. No, stop. Rodion, my goat! Yes! Heretics truly are like pests. Never alone, with a habit of constantly obstructing our great task. You are kindred creatures indeed. Rhodia shrugged when I looked back. What? I wanted to take charge for once. You can take all the charge you want. I'm gonna shut up. Someone defenestrate me. Okay, so I kind of want to get. Oh, we can't. So it's either we go with normal Inquisitors, which is level 23, or we go with these guys. And I think we should get into the mindset of dealing with these guys. So A team is you, and you. This is A team. This is mostly what we're going to be going in with. Unfortunately, we will not be using much of B team, as B team is very underleveled. Alright, we're dealing with the Saw Blade. Is it just these 3 enemies? It is. Okay. So for these very early ones, we will be using nothing but 1 rate. Whenever we feel like we are starting to struggle, then we will start to use the others. But we are over-leveled at the moment, so this should go by very quick. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if we end this in just 1 turn. That's not that. Yeah, that's doing like jack shit to our guys. Okay, it took 2 turns. Either way, guys, crush whatever this thing is. I don't even think this thing has balls to crush. Oh well, you can make pretend. Dude, I already know. Who? This voice sounds familiar. I feel like we know who this is. Well, you've all gotten better at fighting, haven't you? Was that Saudi's voice? A faint voice calls to us from the corner. I am so good with these voices. Oh, hi Saudi. I was wondering where you went. Please tell me you're at least alive. God, we can't keep losing our fucking teammates. Saudi was resting against the wall, exhausted. She was covered in bites and gashings left by the... I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Are you alright? Can you get up easily? Saudi could barely talk, let alone stand on her feet. God damn it, dude! She slowly began to speak, each word filled with pain. Effie, how is he? Rhodia should be the one to tell him. Alive yet? You must have met him outside. Everyone was hesitant to answer Saudi's desperate question. How could any of us inform of her the morbid state Effie was in and how we had to put him out of his misery? You were the last person I expect to speak up. Yeah, he's doing fine now. Honglu answered quietly. No sinners came forward to elaborate. That's enough chatter. It seems more of the oddities are crawling our way. A swarm of... If this is gonna keep popping up, I might as well try to pronounce it. Pekatula. Is it just Pekatula? Pekatula. Approached us. It was as though our guilt about lying to her had gained physical form. Should I keep that on the back of my... I don't know what's important and what isn't. Ah! I haven't seen that? Okay, whatever. Go, my soldiers of war! I really hope Saudi lives this. What the fuck is that thing? Holy shit, that thing's a beast of a thing. Holy fuck, kill it, please. Every second I'm looking at this thing, I'm being disgusted. Thankfully, these the first 2 levels should go by really fast. Honestly, if we get through the first 2 floors relatively quickly, I'll do the 3rd floor. The thing about the 3rd floor is it typically takes it's the equivalent time of the first 2 floors, I found. Centers with low centers will be corroded by ego. Please tell me that's not using love. We don't even get to see. Okay. Give me an ego gift. There's a machine in this dilapidated room. A long, bulky lever is at the center of the machine, a board with springs. The urge to pull it is growing stronger and stronger. What will you do? Oh. It's a real toss-up. This could either affect me throughout the entirety of the campaign. Fuck it. We ball. Boom, 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 boom. An impulse as a child reaching for off-limits marshmallows. When you pull down the lever, a crack follows soon after. The springs begin to turn. Some slow, some quick, some clockwise, some counterclockwise. Watching this machine's rumble grow wilder, you feel anxious. Yeah, why not? What's happening? In the machine's stead, the room began to tremble and crack. Moments later, the ceiling split, giving way to thousands of nails driving downwards. Damn it. I told you this was a bad idea to mess with it. You and the sinners quickly evacuate the room, but not without harm. Oh, did I not get no ego gift? Oh, no. No! I wanted an ego gift! Man, come on. What is this bullshit? Oh, another ego gift. You see a large gate in the distance. There's something eerie about the pointed fence and stone walls. It looks to be the only way through this area, but it's guarded by a large number of inquisitors. Is there anything we can do about them? Pass reduce the number of waves by 2. Oh, they finally texted me. Hold on. One of my friends is texting me while we're doing this. We could strike them from behind, run a pride check, run a lust check, or we can just... You know what, fuck it, we ball. Win the battle assign. Hold on, I'm like doing 2 things at once. Go, my A-team! Into battle! My captain to do 2 things at once. I'm not very good with this. I'm not gonna accept that. I don't like that guy. Add new friend. Let's go and just quick win rate while I'm doing this. I'm having to add somebody else. Add by username. Boom. Paste. Send from custom. I'm just gonna ignore that other one. Even though I hate notifications. I really just can't do anything besides ignore them because I do not like the dude. You get it. Alright. What's happening? Oh, we're slaughtering them. Good to know. Murder him! Get him, Gregor! Yes! Dagger. Boom. Boom. Alright, yeah, we're slaughtering them. Yay! Anyways, we're back to the video now. Alright, how bad are we slaughtering them, guys? I honestly kind of just wanted to get a bit more XP, so that's why we're going through all 3 of them. Even though, yeah, we could have walked right past them. For some reason, I hate myself, and I love to do things the hard way. Good shit, Sinclair. I just want to say, I love the Inquisitor's designs. That might be just because I'm an absolute sucker for medieval things. But I think their designs are very intriguing. And even though they have just, like, typical knight armor, it's, like, still unique in their own way. I mean, just look at these dudes. Very good, y'all. Kill that dude. Yeah! Dude, this idea has been so helpful so far. It's just been a really good damager. Good shit. Alright. We should get ourselves an ego gift. I heard that familiar yet ominous sound of a nail dragging across the floor from not too far away. Manager, if I may be forward, I would suggest soon including steps in your combat protocol to confirm that our foes are dead. The thought of his return makes my hair have a stand on end. How are you alive, Guido? Dude, if this is not the most purest sense of determination and just fucking resilience, this is it. The only other one that I think that could compare is fucking Frisk from Undertale, even though, like, determination is their whole damn thing. Ye heretics must be exterminated. How long have you been... Guido approached at a slower gait than before, but his gaze is firmly fixed on me, and the rest shall be purified. You know what? If this dude is this passionate, I have nothing but respect for Guido. This man is so fucking dedicated to killing Dante that it's honestly impressive and respectable. I mean, we've beat the shit out of this dude twice by now, and he's still moving. And that's also just because we're a bit incompetent. I need to rewind the clock. Most of the sinners were either dead or gravely injured. When? How? There was no way an effective non-combat manager and someone barely holding on to life could take him. Sadi, please stop. Just then, Sadi pulled out a gun. She pointed the barrel at me. At me? What the fuck, Sadi? I need you to keep still. The moment you try to turn that clock, my gun will blow off your head. What is it? Sadi? What is this switch up? Is this a plan? Are you about... I'm trying to think of what she would do. The only thing that I think she would do is fucking ricocheting the bullet off of my face. But why would she do... Huh? The moment you turn that clock, my gun will blow off your head. Sadi? Don't look at me like that. I can't hear you, but I can tell you this. They promised to let Effie go if I... Sadi... Sadi, no! Honglu, why did you have to say he was alive? Hong! Who's gonna fucking... If she walks away from this, she's never gonna forgive us. Honestly, I can't blame Sadi for doing this. I honestly can't even blame her. She's trying... She hasn't known us for that long. If I was in this position and if it was someone I liked, I'm not even gonna be mad at her, because if I was in Sadi's position, I'd do the same damn thing. I let too much time pass. Guido comes to me and grabs me by the neck. Is Dante about to fucking die? Virgilius, help! Then he grips my head tightly with his other hands, as if to crush it. Creaking, cracking, the rattles ring inside my head. His fingers being inches away from shattering my head terrifies me. Is this it? This is how I die? No, we have like fucking like so many other cantos. This is not how you die. Could this have turned out differently if I was a better manager? I remember Heathcliff menacingly asking if there was any way to open my head so he can see what was inside. Tough luck, Heathcliff. You'll be missing out on the good show. I heard a sound. The sound of something breaking. Fortunately for me. Please tell me that was Sinclair. It didn't come from my head. Yes! Yes, Sinclair! Oh, yes! Guido staggers. Stagger! A nail has lodged in his back, and Sinclair was gasping from air behind him. He was nearly unconscious, lying still moments ago. It's a miracle that he managed to get up and do this. I could escape Guido. I could escape Guido's grasp thanks to him. But Guido stood firm despite Sinclair's desperate attack. He collected his breath and slowly turned around. I see. You, too, are a filthy heretic. You're all insane. Out of your minds! That is such a bad name! I will never get over this name! The one who grips had once said that you could have been the one as well. That is still by far one of the worst titles anyone's had. What a shame. You grip with the wrong direction. We cannot be serious, guys. I can't. I'm sorry, this is kind of like a serious moment, but like I can't fucking keep a straight face. Sinclair, run away. I can't help you. No, I'm not running anymore. I like that answer, Sinclair. Gunfire filled my ears. Sadi, please. But the bullet struck Gudia's head. I knew it. Thank you, Sadi. Thank you so much. You bring ruination upon yourselves. The hammer shall continue to pursue you. With those words, Guido fell into the floor motionless. Decapitate him! Please, Sinclair! And in that hush, I heard her gun drop to the floor. God damn it, dude. Sadi, no. I see. He's dead, isn't he? Yeah. You're all terrible liars. At least try to make it somewhat believable. Gregor, weren't you supposed to be quote-unquote dead? Where the fuck were you? Is this legit just you, like, the second you feel like your character's needed, you just, like, suddenly, like, wake up and are standing up again? Come on, Sadi. Let's get out of here. You'll be okay. You gotta stop the bleeding and I can get you patched up. Right. Where the fuck were you, Ishmael? Where were you both when I was about to get my head crushed? Guys, are we this serious? I'll get a tourniquet. Don't be stupid. I can hardly lift a finger. Besides, those inquisitors will keep coming, won't they? You guys need to keep moving down. I'll hold them off here. You should go. You can't do that. You said yourself that you can hardly lift a finger. I can let you watch our backs when you're in such a mess. Please. You know, moments like this, you're supposed to just nod at me and be on your way. Why do you care so much about the one who volunteered to stay behind? You can't. You just can't. You're making this pretty awkward. You know that? Here, I thought I could have a cool farewell. Boss, please take these absolute dorks out of here. I'll make sure to give Virgilius your regards. Oh, she never did get to see Virgilius. No need. Just tell him to come and visit and say hello someday. You know what I mean? I don't. I feel like this is some deep classified plan that I should keep in the back of my head. Of course. We headed to the next floor, leaving Saudi to die. Fuck, dude. Ah, man. Whenever I first saw Saudi, it was like, I was a bit off about the character because she, I mean, we were clearly ruining her like perfect plan, but like, her and Effie did not deserve this, man. Fuck. We all stayed silent for a long while. Dude, why can't our fucking companions just get out alive for once, bro? Sinclair's determination to stand up to Cromer after the 3 strokes have been drawn. Sign. It's a fucking small ass sign. Damn it, dude. There's a goddamn chapel in here? That's gonna be fun. A steel door rests on one side of the room. It looks too thick to be easily broken or breached with force. There's gotta be something totally valuable through it if it's guarded this tight. The sinner might be right. Treasure might be waiting behind the door. What should you do? Let's do a wrath check. I think we have a lot of wrath. Okay. Oh, I thought wrath was blue. 16. Let's make Dawn. Knowing Dawn, she could do this. What? Oh, okay. I was about to say. Yeah, no, we got perfect. Good job, Dawn. The door is shook a little by little, but refused to give way. Alright, you've done enough. I tried to get Sinclair to stop, but Dawn kept pushing, fully forcing on the door. After some time, there. The door was open, a path was hidden behind it. Hey. Oh. This is interesting. Okay. That's cool. There's like a whole little like secret you went out like a fucking G, Saudi. I hope you know that. You will be missed. What the fuck are you? Holy sh! And then you were telling us that we abandoned our humanity. What the fuck happened to you? Everything thereof an inquisitor. Fucking kill that abomination of a being. That's not even human. That's a thing. That's an abomination of a fucking life form. Kill it. Please, and these things are tanky as hell. We might need to do some ego attacks against it. Oh, crap. Our whole team gets... Alright. Wait, is that the good one? Let's go and do a Mersault and a Honolulu attack. Yeah. See those two. Just because I kind of want to keep Gregor's and Dawn's actions kind of unprovoked because they're still pretty good actions. Fucker, fuck it up, yeah. Kill it, kill it. Go ahead, kill it. Ooh, is that a stagger? I thought I just heard a stagger noise. I don't think... Yeah, no, we can't skip these cutscenes. Oh, well. I need to get more ego attacks for my guys. The only one who has more than one... Oh, it's a double stagger. Why are we all going for one of them? Oh, well. I guess it works. Yeah, and that's a kill. How the fuck is it alive? There we go. Well, now it's no longer staggered. Jump his ass! What is that book that the whole middle has? Because I saw it on like the pocket of her, and also on Forsaken Skin also has it. Please kill him. Please kill him. Well, whatever that part of his body's broken. Kill it, Gregor. Kill him. Yeah. It's 29 HP. Light work. Good job. The things are dead. Holy shit. Dante, you need to sit the fuck down every now and then, don't you? Ooh. Use in certain events. Expires on use. We got an old warehouse key. I wonder where we use it. Dozens of old broken crates litter the floor. Iox cobwebs. Clearing things away, you found 3 particular large crates buried underneath. They're all locked. Looks like the keyholes have the same shape. Alas, the key is some sort of constitution. It won't be feasible to use it again. It has to be inserted into a lock. Sounds like we only get one try. What should we open? Gain that boosts defense, that boasts bleeding attacks, or boosts tremors. Defense I always feel like is a really good thing that I don't feel like is good enough. So I'm gonna go with defense because I don't know what bleed and tremor does. So we're gonna go with defense. This is to find a warm helm. Ooh, 'tis the proper equipment of a knight, is it not? This. You don't even need to know who's talking. Like, you don't need, like, the little name of, like, who's talking right above here. We know who this is.
From Chad. Can someone do me a favor in Charlotte? I need to see you.
That's not me. One of the sinners excitedly rubs the helm. Dawn. Not a bad haul, after all things considered. We carried the helms, and our sinners, infatuated by it, and left the room. Hey, very nice. Okay, and we get to skip right ahead to the prison area. Go away, team! I like these much more dynamic. What the fuck did the background turn to? We're in like some sort of catacombs? What's going on with this? The hell's going on with the background, bro? I never knew that you could do this. That's cool. You can really get a glimpse of what the background looks like. Okay, cool. You can really start to see like that lobotomy corporation building. I feel like as we go down, it's gonna get a lot more company like. So we already got 2 staggers off. That's nice. And kill. Very nice. Dude, we are... It's because all the people on the first floor are all not at our level. So these first 2 floors, we're gonna have a fucking ballpark taken out. Kill him! Kill him! Yeah! Yeah! Fuck his shit up! Yeah! Okay. What is that blue thing down there? There's like a blue and orange. Anyways, that is a boss room. We're gonna go to the chapel, enter, save team, and we're gonna go down here to the torture chamber. The End Corpse Inquisitors were busy torturing someone. The filtered screams fill the cramped room. Their victims are people with prosthetic bodies. Sinclair didn't utter a word, but his eyes, filled with wrath and fear, were fixed on the torturers. He breathed heavily at his irregular intervals, his body shaking. He looks like he might charge forth at any second. Do you stop more? We get a sign. Hell yeah. We not be valiant knights, yet even casting morals aside, we'll have to fight them to move on. No, we really. Do you really mean that? When you explain the plan to Sinclair, he looks back at you with surprise. I thought you would stop me. He spoke anxiously, but he seemed nevertheless happy with the decision. Good, I'll do it. Sinclair sprinted forward to the Inquisitors alongside the other sinners. Yippee. Heretics. The heretics have appeared. As Sinclair approached, the Inquisitors cast their victims aside to charge. You bastards! Sinclair stood against them at the forefront, but the hammer might be too big for Sinclair's weapon to stop. Should Sinclair really deal with it? You got this, Sinclair. You got this. I believe in you, Sinclair. God damn it. I mean, you were close. We can't win them all, can we? The Inquisitors surrounded Sinclair, who is now at the back foot. We have to fight on this with a disadvantage. Okay, whatever. Sorry, Sinclair. Fuck you, Guido. I'm glad your bitch ass dead. Is it really just these four? We got this. We won all of these encounters. Hell yeah. Rock that shit, guys. Nice shit. I am really enjoying the combat as this goes on. And this isn't, like, games like these aren't typically what I would, like, search for whenever I want engaging combat. Or, like, combat that I'd actually be into. But weirdly, like, even though this isn't really my style, I'm still, like, really getting into the combat. I don't know why I found that funny. Okay. Hi, Sadi. Oh, can we not heal? Okay, great. Only one enemy? Level 25. Okay.
제가 원하는 대로 베어버려도 되나요?
You hear beasts crawling around somewhere? There certainly is sounds of something moving along the floor. What the fuck is that thing? Are those abnormalities? Take a closer look. They aren't abnormalities. See the emblem? Ishmael whispered softly to us. Upon closer inspection, I could spot the emblems she mentioned. They're the ones worn by Inquisitors. The ego's corrosion has restored them. You mean that nauseating state? I think it could happen to me and Beth. I think it happened to me in battle once when I was on the verge of a breakdown. It was like I was being devoured. Huh. Although it's not quite like consumption in the conventional sense, I do suppose that serviceability analogy, seeing as it eats away at your essence. And an observation, unlike the last floor, this place does not seem to be exclusively for torturing the prosthesis users. It would be fair to say that its purpose is to induce corrosion unto oneself. Yeah, that thing ain't human anymore. Staring at those beings stumbling about, it invoked complex feelings that made me sigh. My artificial head really worth raging over? So much that they would transform themselves into something far more hideous than having a clock for head? Choosing to lose themselves, being possessed. What were they gonna... What about what they claimed the golden beetle after going through these lengths? Will it even be used for their benefit? Then it occurred to me. Am I really so different from those unsightly zealots? When I'm searching for the golden barrels, I say this word somehow just ever so slightly different every time I pronounce it, without even knowing what they'll be used for. I mean, we don't know what happened to the one from Canto 2. We don't know what it was used for anything. That is a fucking beast. That's a fucking dog. Literally four-legged beast. It is not even human. It's not even called an inquisitor. It's just called a beast at this point. I think that's the only correct terminology for it now. Dude, they have so much health. Seems like the enemies of this branch are gonna be a hell lot more tanky. You got it. Oh my god, it evaded. Let's go and use a U and a U. Kill that fucking thing! Or at least damage it heavily. Boom. Oh yeah! So recently, Hakita, so I'm gonna talk about Ultra Kill for a second. Hakita recently just posted on his channel the newest level combat music for 8-1, and dude, I am so fucking excited for this new Ultra Kill floor or layer. Dude, I've been missing out on Ultra Kill so much. I would love to record it, but for some reason, whenever I tried to record it, my PC just decided to fucking hate me, and my frames were terrible. I could record it, it's just, it would not be a good viewing experience, and it was not a good playing experience, to say the least. But I am still heavily excited about that. And I'm also really excited about Into the Radius 2 finally coming out on Quest 3, so that's going to be very fun. And so you will probably not see any uploads on the 21st, because that game is probably what I'll be playing the entirety of it. Should probably check my phone to see if my friends sent me anything else. Yeah. Have a lot of free and tomorrow. Oh, we killed one of the beasts. Great job, y'all. I wasn't paying attention for a second. These things aren't hard, they're just tanky. That's like their only problem. And Shadows of Doubt is also recently getting a new update. And Hollow Knight Silksong, please drop. Dude, I have an off-brand Hollow Knight plush on like my top shelf. And right next to it is an off-brand Cult of the Lamb plush because for some reason they come out with it like right after I get it an unofficial one. I still like the unofficial one. The unofficial one's nice. It just doesn't support. But that's why I buy the DLCs for whenever they come out. We got an ego gift. We got a blood red mane. Dude, this is me every single time I play D&D. Is I just take little gadgets and trinkets every time we defeat an enemy. This is literally me. Ooh. Enter. Save. Oh my gosh. Antler of Tears, Antler Entrance. Holy fuck, this place is huge, bro. This is literally just a D&D board. This is literally all this. This is just a fucking D&D board. This, honestly, no, this looks like a chapel. This legit looks like a fucking... Yeah, no, this is a church. This is a legitimate, like, fucking church. Anyways, we're gonna go to this way. Should I go all the way through this canto? It's gonna be like a hella long fucking video. But I think I know how to manually put in timestamps. And I do not expect anyone to watch the entirety of the... If anyone watches the entirety of this video... I don't know. I think I'd do some sort of reward. Nothing money-wise, but just... I do something. Also, if anyone is watching this current point, if you have any other recommendations of other games I should try out, please let me know. There's other games like I want to record Enna Dream Barbecue. That's a game I want to test out. I can't record any VR games because my PC shit, and it's a super fucking complicated in my opinion to record PC games. Geek. What's that? Oh, it's another one of these fucking things. The sinners frowned at the Alefactory assault. Following their eyes, you could find an inquisitor collapsed on the floor. Definitely dead. The smell must be coming from the rotting corpse. While everyone was hesitant to approach, you see something else sparkle. It seems to be something amidst the writhing manes. What will you do? Fuck yeah. I will examine the dead inquisitor. This is literally just my D&D brain going like, ooh, collectible? Yes! Give me everything! I want to play as Lark Huntsman so bad. Even though I should probably make another character, I want to play that fucking Dragonborn so bad. I need to get back into D&D in general. Alright, Gluttony. Does anyone got Gluttony? Holy fucking shit, why are we all so goddamn low? We ain't passing, dog! Gregor, please, I'll do anything. And I truly do mean anything. Please. Please, I'm gonna close my eyes. That didn't sound good. Yep, no, that was a 6. Fuck! The corpse was ransacked. So the more Gregor retched, it won't be worth pursuing further. Telling Gregor they did their best, we left the... No! Oh well. Why did everyone take damage? How did people take damage from that? Ooh. Me skipping over every fucking combat just to get another ego gift. You hear snapping mechanical noises through the closed door. Sounds like a cry for help. As you focus your attention, you begin to hear footsteps. Steel. Those clangs of steel. Sinclair froze. It looks like an inquisitor is coming for them. What will you do? Oh, fuck yeah. No, we will 100% free the prosthetic. Sinclair jumped in as soon as you told him what to do. As you expected, a number of prosthetic people were bound by ropes. Get out of here quickly. As soon as you untie them, they hurriedly ran out of the room. The heretics! I mean, what was I gonna do? Let the fucking people die? We were a little late to leave. The Inquisitors shouted Xantians. It seems that conflict is unavoidable. I will fucking fight to keep these prosthetics alive. These things are technically... I would consider them... No, partial humans. Great, it's these fucking amalgamations. Like, what was I gonna do? Just look at the people and say, yeah, no, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want. And by that, I mean fucking leave you here to get fucking beat. Hell no. That's not how I roll. I would gladly fight for these guys. Even though it's not in my contract, we're not getting paid to do this. Hell, we could have just walked right past and being entirely fine, but nope. My morals will not allow me to walk away. And fuck everyone else's morals. Mine are more important. Gregor, stop getting your ass beat, please, Gregor! At least he didn't get staggered. If he got staggered, I would have yelled. Matter of fact, can we stagger him? Oh no, just kill him. Yeah, that's fine. Part broken, good shit. Man, we are really just focusing in on this one Inquisitor. We are really just focusing in on this one. We are really just okay, good job, y'all. And the other Inquisitor just stood there. This motherfucker watches everyone walked right by to kill his friend, and he just stood there? Hello, brother, you weren't staggered? Are you okay? Did your AI break? What happened? You know, you kind of deserve this beating after letting your friend die right in front of you. What? Are you so far gone that you can't think? Kind of hypocritical of you to say. You know, these Inquisitors seem really hypocritical. Because they all seem like they're losing their own humanity in their own way. Good shit, we saved the people. Yippee yippee ki-yay. And we got another ego gift. Yeah! I got a sign. Sinclair's determination to stand up Karoma. To 3 strokes have been drawn. I got 2 of them. I would have a 3rd, but Sinclair can't fucking win against a goddamn hammer. Ooh, another ego gift. Yeah! The passage was red hot. That'd melt my shoes. The sinners carefully approached the road, only to retreat from the overwhelming heat. Something was written on the sign in front of the message. Prove your humanity, and through witness and separation, sear of pain with mobilization. It took no all to figure out what that means. What will that do? Only available if the is in possession. Fuck! We're gonna have to do this. It's gonna hurt one of my fucking dudes, but like... Yeah, we don't like have anyone to do this. The only one is Gregor in the last... I really gotta stop going after ego gifts, man. I really gotta stop. Oh! 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 Shit, Gregor! Oh! My bad, buddy. I didn't know you locked the fuck in like that. Yes! Groaning with agony, Gregor made it to the other side. With an altar with a red seal as before. When Gregor pulled the lever, the road quickly cooled. The rest of us were able to... The selected enemy took 20 damage. Said, yep. Got a token of innocence. Sorry, Gregor. I just didn't... That brother locked the fuck in! Good shit, Gregor! Yeah, that's what I need from my boy. And you're healed. I wonder where we'll go. Like the hell we're going upstairs. Fuck that. We're gonna go get another ego gift. Yeah. You see a pedestal adorned with the engravings of the nail and hammer. Must we have something to do with N-Corp? I don't know. Do you think it has something to do with N-Corp? Sinner mutters, and you agree. Should you try to get some info on N-Corp, or examine the book on the pedestal? The indecipherable content only gave you a headache. You decide to hold on to it for now and read it later. Hey. Nigel Udhammer scriptures earned. That was the easiest fucking thing ever. Okay, great. I mean, we could go up, but let's continue to go down. We're already going down. I think we should just continue to go down. I do like that the dungeons are becoming a hell of a lot more dynamic. I think this is just going to be one whole video. Typically, I like to split it up between this and the next one. It depends. What time is it right now? It's 10. Yeah, we still got like all of midnight. Means the video's going to be long as shit. Maybe like 2 hours this time around. But I can put timestamps in the bottom. I mean, so far I've been talking throughout everything. It doesn't feel like I'm like slowing down or anything. And right now, I currently have a little keychain with a bunch of like soda can, like, what are these things called? I don't know what it's called. I've just been fidgeting it the entire time. I don't know if you can hear it. But damn. A-Team's been currently fucking shit up. But that's also because we haven't gotten to like the level 30s yet. I mean, level 30 is like the max we're gonna get to. And plus, if it really comes down to it, we can fall back on Heathcliff and Ishmael. But I don't see a reason of bringing them in unless like we like one of our dudes fall and we're not even at a checkpoint yet. It's like the only time I can think of a time we'll use Ishmael or Heathcliff. But even then, the only time that's gonna happen is if we somehow just stumble across the battle, we're just not gonna win. And then on top of that, we get our ass fucking rocked. Yeah, the other dude's staggered, he's dead, and now the other dude's atrophied. I hope I pronounced that right. Good shit. And GG. If we do not get an insane amount of levels for this, I don't know what will. Ooh. Ego gift, ego gift, ego gift. Yeah! A passage is written above the large gate. Only those who repent may find motion or in yourself. Atone through... It looks like it wants us to impale ourselves on the spikes. What will you do? It's a wrath check. But last time we went up against... Someone must step on the spikes and impale their own limbs. Dawn, lock the fuck in, please. Yes! Good shit, Dawn. A terrible scream echoed through the halls. I mean, yeah, you are gonna get injured, but ego gift! Soon enough, the door rumbled opened. An orange signal was awaiting to be picked up. We took the sigil and ushered the impaled Dawn out of the hall. We got a token of atonement. Dude, we've already got a shit ton of... We could have more if my guys were to lock the fuck it. I see more ego gifts. Dude, my collected... Dude, there's something wrong with me. There is genuinely something wrong with me. This entire fucking floor has just been me going just for ego gifts. I am that obsessed with stats. Look at how many fucking little like power-ups we get at the end of that round. Holy shit. Just okay, he wasn't staggered. That's good. And that's a stagger. I would already just consider that dude dead. And a double stagger. Let's fucking go. Look at all that, bro. What the fuck? All right, this round's over. Yeah, this dude's fucking dead. Boom. You know, I'm surprised there's so many Inquisitors. We've killed a good amount. But at this point, if there is still a large amount of Inquisitors, I'd be surprised. Ego gifts, ego gifts, ego gifts, ego gifts. Hideously transformed end group Inquisitors stood guard at the gate. You move to attack, but they don't appear to be hostile in any capacity. Only exceptional ones are allowed in this place. To pass, you'll have to prove yourself worthy. You aren't exactly sure what they mean by proving yourself. What should you do? Present the proof of passage rites, or all 3 tokens of innocence, teals, or atonements are in possession. I have the token of innocence and atonements, but I don't have tears. You see what that is, right? That's a fucking ego gift. Somebody stop me! Allow me to help, manager. Sinclair tightened his grip on his weapon, determined. Sinclair held. And we got a sign! I really don't know. Holy shit, you are injured as fuck. And we're not even done. Like, I want to go figure out what that fucking red thing at the top of this place is. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? It's a 4-legged beast, and then there's crawling Inquisitors. I would assume the crawling Inquisitors are weaker. Fuck him up, yeah! Yeah, this dude is what I'm... Oh, no. Where's the crawling beast at? Or the 4-legged beast? There it is. That's the one I'm worried about. If we can stagger that thing, we're golden. Please stagger Honglu. No. Okay. Who's attacking him? Gregor. Let's ego attack him. Who's attacking this one? It's Dawn and... Okay. Let's just use one ego attack at the moment. I'm not... I have yet to overclock, and I don't really want to overclock. I don't know what that experience is like. I'm really hoping this staggers him. My leg's starting to fall asleep. That's amazing. It wasn't a stagger. Oh well. Holy fucking shit, what was that move? Somebody help him out, he's getting his ass beat. It's not staggering. Please just stagger. Okay, these things seem like they're getting furious. Who's that? Dawn? Who's attacking him? That's Dawn. Oh no, that's Sinclair. I thought that was Dawn. This one's Dawn. And that one's just gonna attack Honglu. Great. Well, Honglu's fucked. I'm just hoping that Sinclair and Dawn stagger him. Please stagger. Please, I beg of you, stagger him. Please stagger. Please. Dawn. Please come through with the stagger. I think that says round name. I could be reading that wrong. Please stagger, please, please. It's not a stagger. Fuck. It's at 99 HP. Fuck, dude. And it staggered Honglu. No, Honglu. Guys, yes, we should definitely deal with the other guys, but please, guys, the 4-legged beast needs to fucking die. At this point, Honglu's gonna fucking die. I've already accepted it. Yep, and that was a multiple plus stagger. I can't do any more ego attacks. I'm gonna be very cautious with using those. Good shit. Please, Dawn, please do damage. Stagger it. Yeah! Was that a stagger? Please tell me that was a stagger. Or was I just seeing things? It's dead. Oh, yes! Yes, Hong Lu sees another day. And we staggered one of them. Yay! Why is my seat red? Fuck. Good kill. Alright. Kill the dog. Dude, let's kill the horse. Kill it. Yeah. Ugh. Tough battle my ass. It was. It kind of was. It was kind of a tough battle. The longer the clutch goes on... Oh, I didn't get to see what that is. A sign. I feel like our sign is growing. Oh well. You find a row of glass containers in the corner of the main area. Inside are dried organs and pieces of life showing active movement. A tragic display. What the fuck was that? I swear I just saw shadow movement behind me. What the fuck? Hell no. What will you do? Get an ego gift that provides health healing at low health. Provide an ego gift that power ups at low health. Gain an ego gift that benefits after winning a clash. Let's go with glowing skull. You take the glowing skull. It radiates gently and you feel a strange warmth from it. Yo, let's go. At the start of the turn, if the character took 10 plus damage last turn, heal 5 to 15 HP. That one I feel like is going to be such a nice ego gift. If the character took 10 plus damage, heal 5 to 15. Hell fucking yes. We're going to go see what this is up here. But first off, Hong Lu, we're going to switch you out with Heathcliff for a bit because you're pretty low. And I do not want you dying on me mid-battle. That would not be fun. Yeah, we've been doing run rate for most of the time, but that's because we haven't really found like we haven't had struggle, so I haven't had like an active purpose on like what I should do. Or like making people block specifically. But also just because we've been like kind of blowing through these guys. We'll swap back Hong Lu whenever we go and rest up in the place before. I want to go see what's going on up here because I feel like there's something important up here. And also my collector brain is thinking like, what if there's an ego gift up here? Someone, I might be obsessed with ego gifts. I just like the feeling of like getting all these stat buffs. Anyways, what's going on with this thing? The proceeding inquisitor and the everything there of an inquisitor. Okay. Go, my little henchman! Fight for me! That was a pretty big blot hole with the whole Guido thing and the fact that like they say that there's that everyone's down for the count, and then right as Guido dies, just Ishmael and Gregor seem to be perfectly fine. And if they're not, they seem to be talking from the floor. Good shit. Boom. I need to get more level 3 IDs. I just need to do a lot more extracting. I'm like 5 away from being able to get 10 again. So, yeah. We shouldn't be that hard of a battle, should it? My problem is these guys are going to be a bit tanky. We just got to stagger them and them not stagger us. Because the second one of our guys gets staggered, it's kind of like a turning point for that specific guy. Because that's not good whenever you get staggered in those kind of things. Boom. Boom. Yeah, it's never good to see that yellow marker over. Because initially, where my eyes typically go is I typically immediately look down here, and then I'll see like the... Oh my... Did I literally just not say I wasn't paying attention? I look down here, look to see if I see a staggering, and if I do, I quickly look up to see who got staggered, and it's Heathcliff. I should have kept on low. No, he was low enough. I should have brought in Ishmael. I never use Ishmael. Like, rarely ever. I use Ishmael whenever it's her Canto. That's what I'll do, is for like whoever's Canto it is, I'll exclusively keep them out. Even if they don't have any good IDs for them, I'll just keep them out. Anyways, I'm kind of feeling like we need a bit of a win here. So everyone's got an ego. You get ego, and you get ego, and you get ego, and you get ego. We all do ego attacks. Why the fuck aren't you doing your ego attack, Dawn? Whatever. Dawn is deciding that she'll do her ego attack later.